The next train to depart from platform 14 will be the 1332 TfL rail service to Heathrow Terminal 4, calling at Ealing Broadway, West Ealing, Hanwell, Southall, Hayes and Harlington, Heathrow Central for Terminals 2 and 3, and Heathrow Terminal 4. Change at West Ealing for services to Drayton Green, Castle Bar Park, South Greenford and Greenford. Platform 14 for the 1332 TfL rail service to Heathrow Terminal 4. The train at platform 2 is the 1330 Great Western Railway service to Bristol Temple Meads, calling at Reading, Didcot Parkway, Swindon, Chippenham, Bath Spa and Bristol Temple Meads. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave platform 2 from the 1330 Great Western Railway service to Bristol Temple Meads, which is ready to leave. Platform 8 from the 1345 Great Western Railway service to Swansea, calling at Reading, Swindon, Bristol Parkway, Newport, Cardiff Central, Bridgend, Port Talbot Parkway, Neath and Swansea. This train is formed of 10 coaches. Change at Newport for services to Abergavenny and Hereford. Change at Swansea for services to Llanelli, Pembrey and Berryport, Carmarthen, Whitland and Fishguard Harbour. An at-seat service of light refreshments is available on the train. Please be aware that you can only bring a bicycle on this service if you have booked beforehand. First class is at the middle and front of the train. Platform 11 for the 1342 Great Western Railway service to Twyford, calling at Ealing Broadway, Southall, Hayes and Harlington, West Drayton, Slough, Burnham, Taplow, Maidenhead and Twyford. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Due to short platforms, passengers for West Drayton and Slough should board the front 7 coaches. Change at Slough for services to Windsor and Eton Central. The train at platform 1 is the 1336 Great Western Railway service to Cheltenham Spa, calling at Reading, Didcot Parkway, Swindon, Kemble, Stroud, Stonehouse, Gloucester and Cheltenham Spa. This train is formed of 9 coaches. Due to a short platform, passengers for Stonehouse should board the front 2 coaches. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave platform 1 from the 1336 Great Western Railway service to Cheltenham Spa, which is ready to leave. Platform 14 from the 1346 TfL rail service to Hayes and Harlington, calling at Acton Main Line, Ealing Broadway, West Ealing, Southall and Hayes and Harlington. Change at West Ealing for services to Drayton Green, Castle Bar Park, South Greenford and Greenford. Platform 10 for the 1350 Great Western Railway service to Oxford, calling at Slough, Reading and Oxford. This train is formed of 2 coaches. Change at Slough from services to Windsor and Eton Central. Platform 12 for the 1357 Great Western Railway service to Chelsea, calling at Ealing Broadway, Hayes and Harlington, West Drayton, Iver, Langley, Slough, Maidenhead, Twyford, Reading, Tilehurst, Pangbourne, Goring and Streatley and Chelsea. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Due to short platforms, passengers for West Drayton, Langley, Slough, Tilehurst, Pangbourne, Goring and Streatley and Chelsea should board the front 7 coaches. Passengers for Ivor should board the front 6 coaches. Change at Slough for services to Windsor and Eton Central. Change at Maidenhead for services to Fursplat, Cookham, Bourne End and Marlow. This is a security message. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted. Platform 1 for the 1400 Great Western Railway service to Bristol Temple Meads. Calling at Reading, Swindon, Chippenham, Bath Spa and Bristol Temple Meads. This train is formed of 10 coaches. Change at Reading for services to Penzance. An at-seat service of light refreshments is available on the train. Please be aware that you can only bring a bicycle on this service if you have booked beforehand. First class is at the middle and front of the train. This is a security announcement reminding passengers to keep a watchful eye on their luggage and personal belongings at all times. Unattended luggage can cause unnecessary security alerts. The left luggage office is located on platform 12, with opening hours between 0700 and 2300 hours. Please be aware that opportunist thieves operate at this station and across the railway network. Do not become a victim of crime. Please also note that in the interests of safety, cycling, skateboarding and rollerblading are not permitted anywhere on the station. Platform 14 for the 1402 TfL rail service to Heathrow Terminal 4. Calling at Ealing Broadway, West Ealing, Hanwell, Southall, Hayes and Harlington, Heathrow Central for Terminals 2 and 3, and Heathrow Terminal 4. Change at West Ealing for services to Drayton Green, Castle Bar Park, South Greenford and Greenford. Platform 3 for the 1415 Great Western Railway service to Cardiff Central. Calling at Reading, Didcot Parkway, Swindon, Bristol Parkway, Newport and Cardiff Central. This train is formed of 10 coaches. An at-seat service of light refreshments is available on the train. Please be aware that you can only bring a bicycle on this service if you have booked beforehand. First class is in the middle of the train. Platform 12 for the 1412 Great Western Railway service to Twyford. Calling at Ealing Broadway, Southall, Hayes and Harlington, West Drayton, Slough, Burnham, Taplow, Maidenhead and Twyford. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Due to short platforms, passengers for West Drayton and Slough should board the front 7 coaches. Change at Slough for services to Windsor and Eton Central. Train at platform 2 is the 1406 Great Western Railway service to Bedley. Reading, Deal, Thatcham, Newbury, Kintbury, Hungerford and Bedley. This train is formed of 3 coaches. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 2 of the 1406 Great Western Railway service to Bedwin, which is ready to leave. The next train to depart from platform 11 will be the 1416 TfL rail service to Hayes and Harlington, calling at Acton Main Line, Ealing Broadway, West Ealing, Southall and Hayes and Harlington. Change at West Ealing for services to Drayton Green, Castle Bar Park, South Greenford and Greenford. Platform 11 for the 1416 TfL rail service to Hayes and Harlington. Platform 10 for the 1421 Great Western Railway service to Worcester Foregate Street, calling at Slough, Reading, Oxford, Hanborough, Charlbury, Kingham, Moreton in Marsh, Honeybourne, Evesham, Pershore, Worcester Shrub Hill and Worcester Foregate Street. This train is formed of 9 coaches. Change at Slough for services to Windsor and Eton Central. An at-seat service of light refreshments is available on the train. Please be aware that you can only bring a bicycle on this service if you have booked beforehand. First class accommodation is at the rear of the train. The next train to depart from platform 12 will be the 1427 Great Western Railway service to Chelsea, calling at Ealing Broadway, Hayes and Harlington, West Drayton, Iver, Langley, Slough, Maidenhead, Twyford, Reading, Tilehurst, Pangbourne, Goring and Streatley and Chelsea. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Due to short platforms, passengers for West Drayton, Langley, Slough, Tilehurst, Pangbourne, Goring and Streatley and Chelsea should board the front 7 coaches. Passengers for Iver should board the front 6 coaches. Change at Slough for services to Windsor and Eton Central. Platform 12 for the 1427 Great Western Railway service to Chelsea. Platform 8 for the 1430 Great Western Railway service to Weston-super-Mare, calling at Reading, Didcot Parkway, Swindon, Chippenham, Bath Spa, Bristol Temple Meads, Nailsea and Backwell, Yatton, Worl and Weston-super-Mare. This train is formed of 7 coaches. Change at Swindon for services to Kemble, Gloucester and Cheltenham Spa. There is an express cafe on this service. Please be aware that you can only bring a bicycle on this service if you have booked beforehand. First class accommodation is at the rear of the train. Platform 14 for the 1432 TfL rail service to Heathrow Terminal 4, calling at Ealing Broadway, West Ealing, Hanwell, Southall, Hayes and Harlington, Heathrow Central for Terminals 2 and 3, and Heathrow Terminal 4. Change at West Ealing for services to Drayton Green, Castle Bar Park, South Greenford and Greenford. Platform 12 for the 1441 Great Western Railway service to Twyford, calling at Ealing Broadway, Southall, Hayes and Harlington, West Drayton, Slough, Burnham, Taplow, Maidenhead and Twyford. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Due to short platforms, passengers for West Drayton and Slough should board the front 7 coaches. Change at Slough for services to Windsor and Eton Central. Platform 1 for the 1445 Great Western Railway service to Swansea, calling at Reading, Swindon, Bristol Parkway, Newport, Cardiff Central, Bridgend, Port Talbot Parkway, Neath and Swansea. This train is formed of 5 coaches. Change at Newport for services to Abergavenny, and Hereford. Change at Swansea for services to Carmarthen, Whitland, Saundersfoot and Tenby. There is an express cafe on this service. Please be aware that you can only bring a bicycle on this service if you have booked beforehand. First class accommodation is at the front of the train. Platform 9 for the 14:50 Great Western Railway service to Oxford. Calling at Slough, Reading, Didcot Parkway and Oxford. This train is formed of 3 coaches. Change at Slough for services to Windsor and Eton Central. Platform 14 for the 14:46 TfL rail service to Hayes and Harlington. Calling at Acton Main Line, Ealing Broadway, West Ealing, Southall and Hayes and Harlington. Change at West Ealing for services to Drayton Green, Castle Bar Park, South Greenford and Greenford. Platform 12 for the 14:57 Great Western Railway service to Chelsea. Calling at Ealing Broadway, Hayes and Harlington, West Drayton, Iver, Langley, Slough, Maidenhead, Twyford, Reading, Tilehurst, Pangbourne, Gorham and Streatley and Chelsea. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Due to short platforms, passengers for West Drayton, Langley, Slough, Tilehurst, Pangbourne, Gorham and Streatley and Chelsea should board the front 7 coaches. Passengers for Iver should board the front 6 coaches. Change at Slough for services to Windsor and Eton Central. Platform 3 for the 1500 Great Western Railway service to Bristol Temple Meads. Calling at Reading, Swindon, Chippenham, Bath Spa and Bristol Temple Meads. This train is formed of 10 coaches. An at-seat service of light refreshments is available on the train. Please be aware that you can only bring a bicycle on this service if you have booked beforehand. First class is in the middle of the train. Platform 4 for the Cornishman. The 15:03 Great Western Railway service to Penzance. Calling at Reading, Pewsey, Westbury, Castle Carey, Taunton, Tiverton Parkway, Exeter St David's, Newton Abbot, Totnes, Plymouth, Liscard, Bodmin Parkway, Parr, St Austell, Truro, Redruth, Cambourne, St Erth and Penzance. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Change at Exeter St David's for services to Barnstaple. Change at Newton Abbot for services to Paynton. Change at Plymouth for services to Dunnisley. Change at Parr for services to Newquay. Change at Truro for services to Falmouth Docks. Change at St Erth for services to St Ives. There is an express cafe on this service. Please be aware that you can only bring a bicycle on this service if you have booked beforehand. First class accommodation is at the rear of the train. The next train to depart from platform 14 will be the 15:02 TfL rail service to Heathrow Terminal 4. Calling at Ealing Broadway, West Ealing, Hanwell, Southall, Hayes and Harlington, Heathrow Central for Terminals 2 and 3, and Heathrow Terminal 4. Change at West Ealing for services to Drayton Green, Castle Bar Park, South Greenford and Greenford. Platform 14 for the 15:02 TfL rail service to Heathrow Terminal